TYC Sports, everyone, Ben Mankiewicz, Misty Kingma, Jacki, Bray, the Super Bowl for women.
This is what we get pumped about.
The greatest sport alive.
The Bachelor. I watched the Bachelor finale, the 2-hour Bachelor finale. And then the 3 hours, because then the hour sort of, the post-game.
The final rose.
The final rose, yeah. So I found Brad Womack, the star of The Bachelor, to be among the biggest tools I've ever seen in my life.
Why?
Because everything he said was inauthentic, everything was canned, nothing was genuine. He said stuff that he thought he was supposed to say. And if you guys bought that, then seriously, you will fall for any guy who gives you any line at all.
Crap.
I bought it.
You bought it?
I thought he did a great job.
I bought it too.
Not a great job. I'm talking about whether he is.
I loved everything he said. I thought he was very genuine. I thought he was very real.
You thought he was genuine?
Yeah, he cared about their feelings. Did you see that every time one of them would cry, he would console them?
Oh my God, come on!
How many times have you done that?
Well, you're supposed to, of course he did. But even when he was, even in the final rose thing, when they meet up for the first time in a long time, and he saw the girl who finished second, Chantal, who he blew off.
Yeah.
And she was like, how long had you known it was Emily? And he says, well, I'd known it was Emily from the start. But he's saying that because, of course, Emily is furious at him because she's watching the episode, and you see him saying the same thing to every girl. He didn't even have the ability to say to that Chantal girl, look, it was a very tough decision, and I cared about you a lot. I just felt a stronger bond with Emily. That's it. That's all you have to say.
He did say that.
No, he didn't.
He said it when he kicked her off for real.
Girlfriend, he did not. I can't pull that off. I regret
Girlfriend.
No, he didn't say that at all. He didn't say it because Emily's backstage, and Emily's sitting there watching The Bachelor week in and week out and freaking out.
Yeah.
Because he's doing the same thing with every girl, and you're saying genuine, but his cry routine and you're sad, he did the exact same thing with everyone.
See, he did not know it was Emily from the beginning. He's saying that because he's doing damage control.
Totally.
Because she's with him now. But I think he really
and
did.
She's pissed.
He was genuine with them all, and he was consoling them all because he wanted to see what would work. He didn't know it was Emily.
I think he definitely had stronger feelings for Emily the entire time, but I think he was scared of Emily. Because all those girls are like, oh, like me, like me, like me. Emily didn't really have to do that.
No.
Emily she's 24 and she had a kid.
She had a kid.
Right. And absolutely drop dead gorgeous. She didn't have to do anything. She just had to stand there, and he was falling all over her.
She's super pretty.
Crazy.
But she's also probably the nicest human being on the planet.
Yeah, she was very sweet, never trash talked to anybody.
Yeah,
exactly.
Okay, but here's the thing. Here's the thing, which no one understands. They're competing with 19 other girls. They're on a show, and you're like, she's a nice. Well, and then she has the nerve to be mad now. What did she think was happening on the days that she wasn't with him?
Well, it can't be good to see that.
Yeah, but then you're on the show, and then they talk about, is it genuine? There's nothing genuine about it. You might accidentally fall in love.
You know what? I think she's doing this because she has a kid.
You think,
no, what?
Because she's going to have trouble finding a guy? She's that pretty.
Well,
she's 24.
She has. She says she has problems.
Yeah, no one wants to deal with her baggage, with her kid, and the
I don't buy it.
The dad
don't buy it for half a second. That's just an excuse to get. Of course she would. She's beautiful. She'll meet some divorced guy as a kid, and he'll be the happiest guy in the world. I don't know how you guys.
In LA.
God, you guys are suckers. It's unbelievable. Don't get me wrong. The show's awesome.
And then
and I think I watch it because I'm like, better than it and judging it. But then you realize.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm kidding. So, but then as I'm watching it, you realize. No, of course not. Then you realize as you're watching, and I'm talking back to the TV. I'm like, oh, this freaking guy. How do they not see this? This tool. Everything is incredibly rehearsed. And then it dawns on you, oh wait, this is it. This is what people do. Like
you can't see that because you're a guy.
Okay.
We can't see that.
No, because
we're women.
Okay, fine.
Would you go on The Bachelor?
No.
Yeah, you would.
Not in a million
Are
years.
you kidding? If they were like, we're gonna have 20, 25 young, attractive women all wanting to date you and marry you, and we're going to stick them in a house, and we're going to plan all these amazing, beautiful dates with them, and all you have to do is be there.
And you get to travel the world.
Yeah.
Baby.
You're going to do it.
My life is like The Bachelor. I don't need kids.
Is Rookie the equivalent to Chris Harrison?
Totally, yeah.
Are you allowed to lie on this show?
Totally. No, I wouldn't do it. It's because it's inauthentic. It's crazy. I wouldn't have that stuff on camera in a million years. And because you'll never know whether what they feel for you is genuine.
How much do you get paid to be on The Bachelor?
I don't know, probably a lot of money. And then
I'd love to know.
I would be incredibly nervous. Like if I went out with you on Thursday, and then we had a nice time, and then if I went out with you on Friday, all of a sudden, by the way, I want to be The Bachelor. I
knew it.
I just became totally into being The Bachelor. No, and then on Friday, I would literally feel bad. I'd be like, I hope Jacki's not mad.
So you're too soft to be on The Bachelor.
Oh, way too soft to be on The Bachelor.
So you have to be a tool, as you said, Brad was. You have to be a tool to be on The Bachelor.
Yeah, you have to have only a few feelings.
No chance. And then real quick, and then his stuff about her kid, like, and he's telling his family, no, I've decided I want to be a father because when you're a dad, you got to know when to be a disciplinarian and when to be a friend. Like he doesn't know what he's talking about.
He does. His twin brother has a kid, and his younger brother has a kid too.
I think he's kind of a little bit jealous of his his brothers because he wants that. He wants a family. He wants to settle down, and it's a built-in family.
Oh, so knowing someone else who has a kid, that makes you want to have a kid? That's it?
I'm not saying anybody, but he does. He said that.
No,
he can relate to his family more now.
I can't help you guys.
You're drinking too much Haterade.
I can't help you. I'd like to help you.
Yeah.
Would you, real quick then, would you guys go, would you be contestants on The Bachelor?
I would never be a contestant.
But you would be the Bachelorette.
Yeah, I would do Bachelorette.
I haven't made up my mind.
Jury's still out.
So you might do it?
Which means someone could probably convince me to do it.
How devastating if you were like the second girl booted.
Then she would be the Bachelorette, and it would be awesome.
No, the
he
second
means
girl,
like one of the first ones.
Episode 1. Like,
second girl out? I thought you meant if she was the second girl but didn't win.
I think I would probably move to Canada or something.
Right, sure.
Where they don't get the Bachelor.
All right, you guys are suckers. I don't know. I can't help you.
Oh,
So that Erin Andrews, yep.
Oh, and Erin Andrews, she
right.
mentioned on the radio that she wants to be the next Bachelorette, but now she says what?
She said, now she's kidding. I don't think she's kidding. I think she wants to be the Bachelorette.
I think she should, actually.
Would she be entertaining to want to watch every Monday?
Yeah.
I mean, more than Ashley. I'm just not that super into Ashley. Yeah. That's the only reason I would like Erin.
Ashley H. the dentist will be the next Bachelorette.
I just officially got bored.